Welcome to another episode of The Secret Life of Artifacts. Today we're going to be taking a look at our Kilgore collection. Kilgore Manufacturing was a toy company that specialized in making toy cap guns. It came to Westerville in 1917 and soon became a mainstay of the town. It employed over 700 people at its peak. Kilgore represents a curious mix of nostalgia and tragedy. A lot of people have really fond memories of playing with the cap guns or the cast iron automobiles, and employees described a great sense of camaraderie among coworkers. But a large part of the Kilgore story revolves around death and destruction. In 1929, it began making flares and distress signals for airplanes and ships. This eventually led to government contracts for producing bombs, hand grenades, and other explosives during World War II. Working with such large amounts of black powder could be fatal. On at least 12 separate occasions in Kilgore's history, explosions and fire ripped through the plant. Harold Batchelor began working for Kilgore at the age of 18. He recalled, "Kilgore was a really fun place to work, but it was also extremely dangerous during the war. Though the explosions at Kilgore were relatively infrequent, the explosions that did happen were devastating, and many of my friends were killed." One day there was an explosion in the neighboring room in the building where Batchelor worked. Flames shot through the hole in a wall where the bombs came through on the assembly line and singed his clothes. These accidents made Kilgore's signal flare motto, "Light your way to safety," tragically ironic. We don't have any of Kilgore's explosives in our museum collection, but we do have cast iron dollhouse furniture, toy cars, many toy cap guns. Here we have a Roy Rogers toy pistol, and I also have some original packaging here. Kilgore Wild West Spurs, and still has the spurs inside it, so you can see. I'm wearing gloves to prevent the oils and chemicals on my hands from transferring to the toys. If they did get on the toys, it would damage the paint and cause them to degrade faster. So these toys are the survivors of Kilgore's legacy, so we want to do everything we can to preserve them. And every time we handle these artifacts, we remember how Kilgore represents both the innocence of childhood and the violence of a world at war. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for another episode of The Secret Life of Artifacts.